think this is the third in this series. Let's look at other times that we need to apply this rule. So I've mentioned I. She's just come around the corner, babe. I've mentioned I as in ing, or the vowel I in the middle of words, like intermediate. It's not intermediate. It can affect that vowel. But let's look at the letter Y. Why? ¿Por qué? Why? The letter Y almost sounds like the sixth vowel. Some people consider it the sixth vowel. It's not a vowel, but it can work the same way, particularly at the end of words. The end of words, it works like this rule. So I mentioned earlier in a previous class, oh, short sound, fussy, tickis-mickies. Babe, I'm making a video, just so you know. Yeah, cool, but you constantly do that. Constantly. Whereas when you do videos, we're not allowed outside. Different rules, you know how it is, women. Anyway, fussy, bossy. Oh! Funnily enough, bossy is one of those examples of not sexist.
Telling people what to do.
Telling people what to do, yeah, and it's kind of like not really associated with men, because men are supposed to be, you know, leaders, etc. And it's often used for women, and I think it's very sexist. It's an example of sexist language, like nag, N-A-G, nag, nag. This is a bit of a side point because I've been distracted by my lovely wife. Nag. If we was to say nagging, that would be a double G. Snagging. Snagging means to grab something. That's C2 level language, Leela. Nagging wife. It's a good example of short sounds because of the double G, and then the long vowel sounds. Rub that off before she comes out and sees it. Give them a good hiding. Hide. Hiding.
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek, yeah. Escondite. Quick, go and hide. Go and find your sister. Anyway, fussy, bossy, tickis-mickies, mandona. How could we show that as a different sound? Bossy, bossy. Ah, okay, here. Oh, a cogedor. Nose, nosy. Mind your own business. How do you say cotillas? Cotillas. I don't think you know that one, do you, Leela? Gossip. It's not gossip. It's a short sound. Oh, gossip. Apply this rule, don't we? Not just with the E, sometimes with the I, and sometimes with the Y. Let's have a look at another one to illustrate. Let's do the reverse. Tiny. Slime. The kids love playing with slime at the moment, don't they? Come on, mock us. Slimy. This is where my bad Spanish might confuse you. Tiny is the extreme adjective of small. If I was to put a double N, this becomes tinny. Tinny was tin. Tin is ojalata. Ojalata. So if you said that a car was tinny, it sounds like it's really badly made. It's probably not got a strong shell. We often use tinny related to music, sound, quality of the sound.
Tinny.
That's another good one to put up here. Skinny to illustrate the point. Thank you, Leela. Watch what you do with that stick, please. Tinny The sound quality of those speakers is a bit tinny. There's no bass, there's no treble, there's no depth to the sound. It's tinny. It sounds like it's coming from a tin can. Slimy. Oh, hello, little child. Hello, little lady. Barboso, no, Barbosa. A slimy, dirty old man, for example. Or a slimy slug, snail, caracol. Skinny? What does that mean?
Winnie.
Skinny Winnie? Skinny is flaco or flaca. Again, skinny one. Skinny could be used for men as well. Skin and bones. He's all skin and bones. Get some meat on him. Okay, so this rule links to other letters and is related or underpins other grammatical rules. Can you think of any more? I say there are exceptions. Let's quickly do the exceptions and then I'll finish. So, exceptions are examples like this: look and feed. How do you say look in Spanish? Try not to knock this so much, please. Mirar. See, go there. And feed. Feed the world. Make it a better place. For you and for me and the end. Feed is alimentar. So, feed, fed is the verb, but feeding doesn't matter. Look, looked, or looking doesn't matter. Because this sound here, this double vowel sound, is the strongest part of the verb. That's where the stress is. So the rule doesn't override. That's a good example. Override. Is it double D? Override, or is it one? Might have to look that one up.
Horsey.
But the sounds are there. Look, hyphenate, it's all good. Overrides the rule. There are other exceptions. So, I have an active imagination. We don't say active. So, you know, these types of words. I think it's because of the Roman numeral V being 5. We don't finish words in English with a V. We just put an E on the end. Although it might not affect that word. Usually, in longer syllable words, it doesn't affect. Active, descriptive, creative, proactive, productive, comparative, didactive. They're all exceptions. So you can group exceptions together. However, one syllable sounding words, live or live, just depends. Here's a good one for you. Hive. Our garden is always, or the office is always, a hive of activity. Una colmena de actividad. Other exceptions to the rule. Let's have a look. Now, if we applied the rule to this word, it would be regime or regime.
Daddy, are you listening?
Not really, because I was teaching class. Go on.
Mummy.
Yeah.
Dinner on the floor.
She's cleaning the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should stay outside then. Cool. We don't say regime, nor do we say regime. We say regime. Regime. We say regime because it's a French word, so we use the French pronunciation, bastardized a little bit into the English accent, but there are exceptions. So words that are foreign words or have come from a different language, please remember for 200 years, all the rich folk and the king and the king's language in England, in the British Isles back then, was French. You know, 1066, Battle of Hastings, Norman invasion. So the French have influenced our language quite a lot, and language is a dynamic thing that's always is evolving and developing, just like some humans. Anyway, another exception,
Daddy,
just to illustrate how
have lunch in
messed
10
up.
minutes.
Okay, fantastic.
We're going to have mince and potato.
Ooh, lovely. And veg?
No.
Shall I pick some kale? Okay. Yeah, I will do, yeah. Here, this is desert, and this is dessert. So this is the exact opposite to this friggin' rule. Why? I imagine because this is French, and that comes from the Spanish language, desierto. And so, yes, there are exceptions. Some things are just weird. On, when we put an E, it changes the sound to W. However,
Was.
alone,
Like
there, the rules are played.
Like what? Like was.
Yeah, like what for worse, or sometimes it's gone. Sometimes it applies, sometimes it doesn't, but it's about 90% of the time double consonants, and this vowel length rule applies to the words. Hang on, shh, it'll wash out. It'll wash out. One more.
And then the class is finished.
What is it? Well, there you go. There are some more points to this. Obviously, with longer words, it depends on what the stress is in the word. There's learning resources to support this. It's 21 minutes-ish, 25. That's what I thought it would be. About 20 minutes of teaching. You can look online. I'll share some links below. It's more kids-based materials and songs to illustrate the magic or silent E rule. But yeah, perhaps some of you higher level teachers or university level teachers might consider teaching some of this to your students who are then going to go into the education system to teach English in whatever new system that we decide to have every 2 years, pi, try, till, whatever. Just teach some proper stuff, will you please? Do you know what I mean? This is Stevie Mayfield. English teaching 101. Keep it simple, Stevie. Kiss, kiss. Out.